Hi guys, and welcome to another Withdrawal from Reality episode of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. I'm Longshore, and here I am in the nether with my jetpack and my crossbow, and we're going to see if we can find, well, we found a nether fortress, and so I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. Let me show you on the map. So the home portal's here, and I dug around here in different layers, mining. And then I came out over here into an open space, and then there was the fortress over here. So we'll have to fly across there. So if we die, it'll be really hard to get back. But, well, hopefully we won't die. But what we're after is a blaze spawner, and we can't move it in expert. We would need the diamond dolly, but that's locked to us. So what I was hoping to do was just kind of get there and kind of encapsulate it and make some sort of... Just farm a few blaze rods. If we can make a little makeshift farm, then fine. I looked into spikes, but they're kind of resource intensive at the moment. I'm not sure if the iron spikes would just kill them outright, but okay, so we've got our hover mode on, and here we go. Okay. So all I did was mark it before and then got out of here. But so far so good. I'm usually pretty cautious about these things, but Nether fortress. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, so far nothing. Another chest. Crafting only. Take it. Come on, there has got to be a... Yep, there's one. So we can't move this thing. We can make the cleaver at some point, and that would allow us to get better heads off these. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I think we've had enough fun. We've found the spawners. I should have marked the entrance to that. Shoot. Yeah, I wish I had marked the entrance to where we came in. Alright, don't panic. Don't panic, Jay. So yeah, we did. Okay, but if we can get back around to here. Ooh, that's that draconium ore. Let's hit that with a fortune. Nice. Alright guys, I'm gonna farm a few of these and see if we can get enough to get to. Alright, I just sped up this footage of me fighting here. It's not much going on, we're just getting blaze rods. But I thought I might talk about my name, Longshore. It's actually, I took that from not the longshoremen that load and unload ships, but from Longshore from Robin Hood, where it's actually Longchamps, and people were calling me Long Chops and Long Champ, and so I just changed the spelling to Longshore, and then of course the longshoremen sort of fell out of that because I couldn't get Longshore as that name was already taken when I started playing Minecraft. But yeah, that's where the origin of that name comes from. And that's been my gaming name since it's back in the WoW days. I used to play the well, with the vanilla with the Lich King. I remember I kind of switched to DK, and I played a DK for a long time. So I know that doesn't mix very well with Minecraft, but I always thought that would be cool if they could mix a game like WoW, where it's more personal customization, lots of fighting techniques, with the WoW, placing blocks in the world, and then of course have it massively multiplayer. So if you combine those three elements, I thought you'd have an awesome game, but it just doesn't seem to. It hasn't. It's real easy to get wrong, and I've not seen anybody pull it off. Some of the, maybe like DayZ or Life is Feudal or something, but. So for right now, this summer, I'm having fun with this mod pack. I'd like to get into some of the Ender IQ and some of the really cool builds. I'm kind of exploring what we can do early on. Alright guys, I got enough blaze powder to make enough eyes of Ender to open the end portal. And I found the portal right next to that oil town on the back of this grove of fir trees. So let's go kill the Ender Dragon. I don't know if I'll have enough jetpack fuel. I'm on the tier 2 jetpack, but I didn't want to wait. The tier 3 looked like it still required more crafting, and I'm tired of crafting. So let's go attempt to kill the Ender Dragon. I've heard it's not too bad with the crossbow, and maybe if we can get on a pillar and shoot him or close to the ground, we won't have to be hovering so much. So we'll see how it goes. So we already raided this town once, and the Ender Pearl I followed over here and found the actual portal room. One of the little tricks I ended up seeing was lava in a square pattern on the mini-map. So that was a neat way to actually locate the portal room, because it can be a bit of a pain. So hover mode on. 94, I'm going to have to burn a little bit down there. And there's a silverfish spawner. They might give you emerald shards, so we'll hang on to that. I have just enough to do this. Alright guys, here we go. It's loading. Okay. Okay, he gets healed up by these guys, so we'll just take him out. Oh, too easy. Way too easy. Oh, I was all psyched out about this. Okay. Huh. Well, that was ridiculously easy. Grab some loot here. And see, it's got a lot of that draconium ore out here too. Ooh. I hear there's comets out there, and you can go. Epic grab bag. Don't look at them. Okay, well, that was ridiculously easy. 63 levels. Huh. I don't want to mess with the Enderman. We'll build an Enderman farm out here. That was kind of the goal. Get out here, and I think we can grow our own ender pearls too. Amethyst. Well, all right. Ooh, more draconium ore. Gosh, that was so anticlimactic. I was thinking it would take a little more effort than that. Not sure how to get back. I guess through the portal here. And the poem daily. So we're just gonna hit escape. Well, all right then. Let's see what was inside the grab bag. Oh, it's emptying out. Epic can be applied. Huh. Miniature yellow hearts, bunch of them. All right, guys. Well, I guess we'll just. Oh, it filled up. I have to get my drum out. I've got a drum going for XP2. All right. I guess we'll have to figure out what else to do now. That was way too easy. All right, guys. We killed the Ender Dragon, so I thought this would be a good time to fix stuff up. I ended up getting a full drum of the XP, 256 buckets. And I started a new drum, and of course we'll fill up these tanks first. But I thought this is a good time to decorate the base. Got rid of the pond, put in a little area down here. This is those cherry wood planks, and I rescued a lot of the Mistcraft stuff from one of the villages, and put in a ceiling light. And so yeah, I was thinking this would be a Mistcraft area, and I think they've blocked out the Mistcraft for the expert mode, but I really love it. And another thing I really liked was the being able to move spawners. So in the event that we want to move a spawner, I was thinking I might turn off expert mode just to make the diamond dolly to move a spawner for like a one-time dealie. And then maybe we'll take a day and turn off expert mode and just do the Mistcraft, find some worlds, and have fun with it. And I don't know if it'll let me do the books and after we turn it back to expert, but so there's that. I moved all of our stuff back here, back into a room I dug out. So I thought we'd put the thermal expansion stuff here and the industrial craft IC2 stuff here. And I started using the hardened flux duct. I think that's great, but I was still having a problem connecting it to the thermal expansion, so I stayed with the MW wire, or MV wire. And then this guy, when I reconnected him again, he just sort of drained all the power. So I just disconnected the turner. If we need it, we'll hook it back up. My plans, the power comes in from the top here, and I'm planning on putting a bunch of the energy cells here, so our energy storage will be on this pillar. And then from here it branches off in 3 ways to over to the assembly table, and then over to the forestry craft area. And I figured we'll put the what is that, QED over here in this corner. So there's that. Back here I was thinking, now that this area is clear, we're going to put more power in this corner, this direction. And then this direction and this corner will be our storage. We'll put materials. I was thinking we might try some of that, some of the Steve's Craft, stuff like that, and have the panel come out in here maybe. I'm not sure exactly how it'll work. Maybe through the floor. And at some point we might want to move our actual tool location over in this area so it's closer to where we're actually crafting. So there'll be some reworking going on here. But I just love how that cherry wood turned out, and I put it through the planks, and they come out when you put in the log. It comes out 4 when I put in the mill back there, the sawmill. But outside, I went ahead and put in the ender seeds, and say they seem to be growing. I went ahead and just brought in the end stone to grow it on. I figured that would look good, and we'll be able to get more ender pearls off that, or we can just go to the end. But I was kind of thinking it's a long way over to the portal. It'd be nice to get some Mistcraft books just to be able to move around. So that's kind of what I had planned there. But I want to put in a tree farm and start working on some automation. But in order to get to the Ender IQ stuff, I think we really need a good supply of obsidian. And rather than doing it by hand, I was thinking it's time to automate the obsidian. So to that end, we'll make some pneumatic servos, 2 of those, and put them into here with a bucket. That'll give us the aqueous accumulator. And then the piston should give us the igneous extruder. So cool. We got some equipment, and we're going to set it up here and see if we can get some obsidian to come out of it. Maybe near the water. So now I don't think this requires any power, but we're going to find out. And then that should inject water up into the... And we'll just do this and this. And I have a bucket somewhere. There we go. Yep, it's filling up. It's filling up. So we click that to obsidian. Probably going to want it to eject onto into a chest. And so now I'll just put a piece or some lava in there. We'll hook up some lava more. I think we can just kind of click on it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we could make an automated system here, and it'll eject the obsidian out there, and we'll just hook up maybe an ender tank here hooked to a pump somewhere with lava, and we'll have endless obsidian, essentially, because there's no power required for either of these, which is kind of nice. So yeah, we're getting into more devices and tools and that kind of thing. All right, guys, I think we're going to cut this a little bit short on today's episode. I appreciate you hanging out with me and having fun here. But we got to kill the Ender Dragon, and we'll just take it from there. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.